there were two people who came behind me, and they were just chatting through the entire movie. They came midway through the movie. They literally just sat down behind me, and they were just chatting.
I like this though, because like people who aren't fans of comic books but are fans of the MCU
They can get into Marvel and
can get into the comics.
So I'm glad that a studio has finally acknowledged that when they should end the series. Welcome everyone to a new episode of Qatartainment.
Sorry, wait. I tried to hold it in. I couldn't.
Can I just do my introduction?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Like even the director cannot even hold themselves to like even have like a decent.
Hey, I'm usually behind the camera and they don't see me.
You chose, man. He chose to be in the camera for today. Anyways.
Oh, we need three hosts. Okay.
Main host, Gagma. Your
director, Leo.
And I'm Khalifa.
And today we're going to talk about our year in review for media in this year. From movies, TV shows, music, video games, and many other things that we love and enjoy.
Anything we nerd about, basically, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So who's going to start?
Well, I want to start with movies, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the highlight of, for me at least, is honestly, like, as cliche as it sounds, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Can't blame you. Yeah. It was a nice movie.
Amazing movie, bro.
Yeah.
Especially
Hilarious, action-packed, gory, you know.
Yeah, but they cut out a lot of the stuff here.
No, but that's fine, you know.
especially since I've had the honor to be in the premiere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How was the premiere?
Oh,
Let's talk about that.
It was.
We haven't talked about it, so.
We had actually, but I would love to talk about it again.
Yeah.
It's fun. It was entertaining. Many content creators that I know, that I've met, that I've just you know the people who you just see on your social media, and then you just find them in real life. You're like, oh, you guys are real.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know when like when you're so into the internet, when you just browse and watch them a lot of the times, and then all of a sudden they're
in front of you,
flesh and blood. You just see them. They're like,
yeah.
It's just weird. It's just another thing, you know. It is because we're so comfortable with our screens.
Yeah,
that, it's hard
because we're always behind the screen. Yeah.
We're always behind the screens. That it's hard for us to actually comprehend. Oh, the same person I'm seeing in here is right here,
and it's also just another person.
Yes,
which we forget.
I was gonna ask you about the premiere. Where was it again?
At Vox Cinema Doha Oasis.
Oh yeah.
So they had us in an IMAX theater.
It was huge.
Yes.
Like a 7-star kind of experience? Or?
Not really. Not theater. What they have is called theater. That was not the one. However, the one that we've been through was, like...
Big. Really
massive.
Massive.
Yeah.
So you know the size of the one that we went for Mufasa premiere?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Double.
So imagine that, but double the size.
I was there for I was going to talk about the Venom movie. So
so that's your highlight of the year for movies?
Yeah, definitely.
You can pick more, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just like on the top of my head, my top one is X-Men. Or sorry, not X-Men. Wolverine and Deadpool. Yeah.
So I wanted to continue on that. And then the many content creators, Dude Cosplay, which we interviewed before,
that was a good
was
interview.
there. We had a lot of fun with them. And then just seeing people like hyping it up, seeing them.
Yeah.
Just the engagement. It was fun.
Wait, I have a question, This is related. So how was the audience reaction when certain parts of the movie, mainly, the cameos of other comic book characters showing up during that scene?
Mixed.
How so?
Because not many of the attendees were geeks.
Oh, okay.
Not many actually knew who those characters were.
Okay.
So there was like a very good portion, like
20%.
less than 10% of the attendees who actually knew the references.
I went to the movie too, but it wasn't premiere. Same thing.
Yeah.
It was 10%, 20%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But why would you invite people who aren't aware of comic books, though?
It's not because of that. It's also because engagement.
Oh, I guess for engagement. Yeah.
Engagement.
It's a movie in there.
Because when you're inviting content creators...
Yeah, you want the influence,
especially since Xbox or any of these people, they need the for sort of online engagement. Because if it's a family, if you're inviting a family, they're just gonna post on their personal lives and that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas a content creator who has people looking out
That's
for
true.
him,
That's true.
they get more engagement, even if they're not interested.
Yeah, that's true. That's what we're doing now,
Kind of.
to be honest.
Yeah.
That's why we get invited.
Yeah, but the thing, I was gonna talk about the premiere of the movie.
Yeah.
What was it called? The movie? Was
Venom, Last
Mufasa?
Dance,
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they invited, like, it was just 2% that were content creators,
Mhm.
and the rest were like
less
just
than 2%. Less than 2. We're talking.
Well, how
like
many though? How many?
5,
Five
5
content
content
creators?
creators.
6.
So we're talking
In the whole of Qatar?
that I
talking-
know of.
Okay.
only like most of the the cinema was filled with families.
Yeah.
They're all families.
No, but that's fine, right? Because there are also content creators here. Like my wife follows some of them, like Mom's Quake, for example. Qatari-based.
No, but it was obvious those were not content creators.
Yeah, but that's what you want to target: mothers, fathers. Because
It's a
Mufasa,
Disney-
it's a Disney movie. Yeah.
No, well, like I said, in terms of a premiere, it's meant to, like I said, engagement.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
provides.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't make sense for you to invite families into it. So like when we went there, it's all families. So like those people are not gonna drive up the sales.
Fair point. Fair point.
They're not gonna drive up the
And
sales.
something weird. So when you went to the Deadpool movie, did they take your phone?
No,
So I went to the
People went- they were recording
we
in
went
the
to the Mufasa to the movie, and they took our phone for some reason. I don't know.
Well, that's probably to avoid spoilers.
yeah, but
spoilers.
yeah,
It's
but
just a
isn't that
spoiler.
supposed to be for every single movie? Why is it like
Not necessarily.
No.
It depends on the
because
organization.
You're watching a premiere.
Yeah.
Premiere, you're watching it 24 hours or 48 hours
Before the general
before
public.
the release date.
Yeah.
So that's why. And also you're accounting for worldwide release date.
True.
Because basically the movie releases in Qatar 24 hours before America does get it.
Wait, you're talking about the official?
Yes,
release
so
date?
our official release date is 24 hours before America's release date.
Yes. Because time zones.
Wait, really? 24 hours?
Yep.
Yes.
That's insane. I thought it was after 24 hours.
Oh,
and,
no.
And fun fact, we even get our first premiere on Wednesday. So now to 48 hours before premiere.
Yeah.
So you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
crazy.
why they try to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
That's specifically why they do that.
Yeah, people were kicked out, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It was insane.
In a premiere for
Yes.
Mufasa?
Yeah.
Yes.
A family movie? People got kicked out?
Because there were, I've seen like three people in front. They kept using, so basically during the entire screening you are not allowed to use your phone in any way. You can either A, leave the cinema and use your phone,
Yeah.
or keep it in your pocket and then you can take it off after the screening. But there were people there who took their phones out of the bag. But they did not record.
They didn't even have a bag.
They did have a bag. They just removed the seal.
To be fair, it is movie or cinema etiquette never to take out your phone.
Listen, we
Yeah,
should
I
bring
did
back
take them.
cinema etiquette here.
It should
Let
be.
me tell you something.
It should be, man.
Like the yesterday's
flashlights. What? It's annoying. It's
No,
the
No,
screen.
flashlights is fine because you're trying to get to your seat, right? But then once the
No,
movie
I'm
starts,
talking about,
that's when you
I'm talking about while the movies.
No, I think
that's
he's talking about
The brightness of the screen.
the
That's
screen
it.
brightness.
Yeah, people-
Oh,
yeah, it
okay,
happens to me
okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
So like, listen, like in this year have been a terrible experience for me as a cinema goer because the cinema etiquette has been dwindling down every visit.
Every visit.
Every time I go to the cinema,
Regardless of what cinema or like a
of what
specific
movie,
cinema?
regardless of what cinema, regardless of what time I'm going, the experience have been getting worse and worse, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, I remember the release of No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home
yeah.
with the cameos from Toby and Andrew. Yeah, so like I get it, right? You're hyped for the movie, you want to cheer. I cheered, don't get me wrong, but after that, like I just stopped talking. I just want to enjoy the movie. You know what I mean? But like there were like other kids or like just also other people my age just chatting and chatting. Like,
Were they
bro, I'm
chatting about,
watching a
Were
movie.
they
Oh, no,
chatting
no, let me
about
tell
a
you
movie?
something.
Wait, were they chatting in the context of
I don't
the
even
movie?
remember, dude. But like, it's just rude to chat. Some people are, go to the cinema to have a good time.
And those who kick the chairs, the worst, honestly. They
Kick the
keep
chair, yeah.
kicking the chairs for no reason. So it's
Like, yeah, that
it
was
is
terrible.
annoying. Yeah.
And another thing, I went to the Gundam movie. I forgot what it was, but I went there to watch a Gundam movie, and there were two people who came behind me, and they were just chatting through the entire movie. They came midway through the movie. They literally just sat down behind me, and they were just chatting.
I feel for you, bro.
Like, no. Like, here's the thing. Okay, you want to chat. Why did you have to pay for a movie ticket?
Yeah, just go to a coffee shop.
sit on a
When I was in the premiere and I was with Abdurrahman, we were discussing stuff about the movie itself, and it was like not
short talks.
yeah.
Yeah,
2 minutes, 1 minute.
even less.
No,
bro.
they stayed for the entire movie just chatting.
That's different.
That's just
gossiping.
rude.
yeah.
They just stayed there gossiping.
Yeah.
Like,
And what was the
No, but let's go back to the topic. Yeah. So,
Okay.
what about you? What's your highlight of the year for movie releases? Because we kind of went on a tangent.
yeah.
we started talking about
I mean,
the
it's
cinema.
just it's the problem with those people.
Yeah,
so,
that's
but
true.
anyways, my highlight of the year, I really don't have, but I will just say that.
How about what's your favorite then? What the favorite release?
I will say Deadpool and Wolverine just
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
sake of
It was just a
the
really
experience.
Good, yeah, it was. Just
I think
such a really good film.
that was a good highlight.
Yeah.
That was my highlight. That was because it's really fun. The people, the environment, the vibe. Just seeing people that I know, people that I don't know. People
I
that I've
couldn't
seen.
see it on the cinema. I had to watch it on Disney Plus because it's very hard to find time. But even then,
Adulting is hard.
yeah, adulting is hard. But even then, like I enjoyed the movie. I popped some popcorn, I had a large soda. And I watched it by myself. To be honest,
How
or
is-
with my wife. I mean,
So-
and then we just, even she, who is not a comic book fan, doesn't even know half of the
Because
people that
it's
showed up.
comedy anyways.
Yeah, but like she liked the vibe of the film, which is what kind of puts Deadpool and Wolverine up there for me. It's the vibe
Yeah.
because it doesn't take itself seriously, but also at some points it does take itself
Sorry for the
seriously. You
interruption.
know what I mean?
I wanted to ask about the since you watched it on Disney Plus, how was the picture quality?
Okay, so from some context, my father-in-law owns a 65-inch TV screen. My screen is smaller, so it's like 40-inch TV. So I'm just like, I can't watch it there. So you have to enjoy the experience. It has to be on a big screen. So what?
Nothing.
What?
You thought 65 inches was
I'm keeping this in, but future me keep this in.
So wait, 40 inches is
wait.
Sure, I'll keep this in.
is a TV. Wait, 40 inches is considered a TV.
Back on topic.
Back
on topic.
Back on topic.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So I basically we went to the living room instead of watching it in our homeroom, and the experience was just so much better on the big screen, but the quality was kind of
What, Disney
it was a
Plus?
little grainy, because it's streaming.
Wait, Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You couldn't even download it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
wait.
we streamed it at 4K, but it still seemed a little
What?
grainy.
Back
But
to
yeah,
the
it looked a little grainy.
Yeah, that's definitely because of how the TV and the application handles.
Yeah.
So I've seen several content creators online who were talking about something in that regards, and they found out that the application like Netflix and Disney Plus are purposely throttling the bitrate to reduce the image quality, even though you've subscribed and paid for 4K.
Not only that,
option.
not only if you're using a Windows device, by the way.
No, we just used the app on the TV.
Yeah, but if you were using a Windows device, like Windows,
Yeah.
in Disney Plus, your max is 720p, not 1080, not Full HD.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
I was forced to watch the whole thing on my phone.
That's a little
No, because they don't want to.
That's a little scummy, to be honest.
especially since they're expecting you to pay for it.
Yeah, I pay for it monthly, dude.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Oh, speaking of Disney Plus, Inside Out 2. That was also a good release this year. Like I still watch it like on a regular basis with my kids.
Watch it.
I have not. What was it about?
Well, it's about the girl learning about anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah. So like it resonated a lot with me.
I think it's the
'Cause, like,
feelings of teenage.
It's not just dude. Like anxiety attacks
No,
you
she
at
was
every
going to
age.
college, I
Yeah,
think.
no. She was a teenager, Tara. No.
No. She was a teenager in
Yeah.
the movie.
So
what I'm saying is
teenager
like
feelings.
her discovering anxiety as a feeling.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it was portrayed very well.
Because I
dude.
thought there
like
was-
I shed a tear.
Damn.
I actually shed multiple tears from both eyes.
Dude, are you
Oh, I
okay?
should have seen
I was streaming, bro. No, because like it related to my life, you know, growing up, you know, as someone who's not really a Qatari but was born in Qatar.
Oh yeah.
When growing up in an all Filipino school, I got bullied a lot because they're like, "Oh, how come you're not Qatari?" Bro, I'm Filipino. I mean, I was just born here. It doesn't change the fact that I'm Filipino, right? But anyway, that's besides the point. Even now, as an adult, I face anxiety constantly with the pressures of being a father and being a husband, you know,
Plus,
and my job and all of that.
so
right?
simply the movie relates to your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So a lot of people can relate to it, I think. That's why it's also another highlight for me. Definitely one of my top 3.
Yeah.
No, because I think there was other feelings than anxiety that were like they introduced other feelings too.
Yeah, they did introduce other feelings, yeah. But anxiety was like kind of the highlight.
The main focus, yeah.
Yeah, the main focus. Because boredom was there. What else? Envy. And was it embarrassment, I think, or shyness? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it was a very good family film. Not just a family film, just a film in general.
Mm.
You know? You guys any have like top 2s or 3s?
I want to check my letterbox to see what reviews I've
I want
made,
to
just to
recall
remind
the-
myself
All right.
like the movies I've watched. Oh, Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2, right.
Didn't watch it.
Yes.
I was also going to say something about Dune today. Thank you for
Dune
reminding
Part
me.
2. Yes.
Yeah.
That was
What do you
great.
think about it though?
Great.
If you would rate it right now.
Great. I gave it a good 9.
Yeah, I was also a solid 9.
I give
9
it
out of 10.
a
Yeah.
good 9. A good
Yeah.
9.
Dude, the cinematography, the art direction, the story, the pacing, the character development.
Just seeing it on the screen, the cinema
Yeah,
screen.
bro. I didn't get to see it on a cinema screen, unfortunately.
I wanted to talk about the Borderlands movie.
Borderlands
What
movie.
happened to that movie?
Okay. So we're there. We're at the bad releases now.
I want to talk about the bad
I mean, it can be anything, you know.
Okay.
Because before we get into that, like basically my movie highlight, unfortunately, was lackluster. I have not been watching barely any movies.
Same here.
So, with exception of Abdurrahman forcing me to watch the entire, all 3 trilogies of Star Wars.
Wait, Bossman forced you to watch the trilogy?
Yes, if you actually go through the first,
Okay, which
okay.
one though?
Yeah,
all
there's the
3
old one, the new-
trilogies.
All 3 trilogies. Okay, yeah.
So if you go back to the very first 2 episodes I was in, featured in, and the first episode I was in was about talking about Star Wars.
Yes.
And they scolded me for not watching Star Wars. And so I was forced to watch all 3 trilogies.
How was it?
Okay, how was the experience? Yeah.
It was an experience.
Uh-huh.
I haven't been
Gotta keep up with the material, man.
Shut your bit. Anyways,
My assistant production, Sultan behind the
protege.
camera. My protege, as I like to say.
I mean, imagine having.
Yeah.
having
So tell me, what was the experience? Because like, I will not, trust me, I won't judge you. And I'm a huge Star Wars nerd.
Okay,
Same
let's talk about. Okay, I want to go through the first trilogy. You
Yeah.
know, the prequel.
Yeah, the prequel trilogy.
I gave it a 6. Okay,
Overall?
6 overall.
Okay.
The original trilogy, I gave it a 1.5.
Okay, fair.
And the latest trilogy, I gave it a 2
1.5 is crazy.
Okay.
Out of 5?
All right.
out of 10.
All right. Can you expand on why you gave the original trilogy a 1.5 out of 10?
Honestly, I think it's because it was old.
And he was forced to watch it.
It was old.
No, to be fair,
Honestly.
it was filmed for a
Old,
an audience that are now older.
Inconsistent.
Oh yeah.
Old, inconsistent. you know, it felt weird, odd.
And all movies always
Just-
have the same idea.
Well,
It's always like
okay.
that.
So here's my take. Okay, and
Okay.
don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars. Huge. I've seen Star Wars every May the 4th, the whole trilogy in one sitting.
Are you okay, dude?
I'm okay. Yes.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Oh no, he's okay.
Yeah, I'm
Are
totally
you
fine.
okay, dude?
No.
See?
I know I'm not at all. Keep going.
Because you're not
please.
watching the trilogy every May the 4th, man.
Have
That's
you-
why you're not
have you
okay.
watched,
People do that.
Yeah, people do that. It's a tradition.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
as much as I love Star Wars, it does have its faults when it comes to pacing and the way it's it's the story is told, the way the characters progress, you know. But you have to also take into account that the entire 3 trilogies is meant to be seen from 1 to 9. Although 7, 8, 9 is kind of
The one with Ray.
I'm on the fence with
Wait,
7,
the
8,
one
9.
with
The newer ones.
Yeah, no.
Ray and
Yeah,
Oh,
with Ray
okay.
and
Ray,
and
Finn,
Kylo Ren, Finn.
Well, whatever
Yeah.
these guys are.
I don't want to get into it because I'll get
distracted.
into a sorry. I'll get into for me. Cut
Director.
that out
Do not cut this out.
I'll cut
or
that out.
bleep it out.
Do not.
Yeah, but I don't want to get into a tangent because as much as I love Star Wars, because I grew up with it, right? It has its faults as a series, as a movie series.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see, I
So
see.
going back to Borderlands,
yeah.
what do you have to say about it? Because I have not seen it though.
I didn't see it too.
But I have seen
just-
very bad reviews about
exactly.
it.
So, as a Borderland fan, the game.
Yeah.
I like the game.
I love the game.
It's a good game.
I played the games, yes.
But
Everybody played the game. It's
Every
good.
time,
Yeah.
every time an adaptation is made, like for example the Sonic movie. You know how bad it was, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first teaser was terrible.
First teaser, yeah.
Yeah, but then
So,
the studio listens to the fans.
Most adaptations of games are always bad for some reason. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the new Minecraft movie,
Don't want to talk about it yet because it hasn't been seen. It's not released.
the trailer, just the trailer,
The trailer.
doesn't
Yeah.
look promising to be
It
honest.
does not look like Minecraft.
I mean,
That's it.
just the announcement alone that there's a Minecraft live action movie is
Yeah.
just as unpromising.
And who's playing?
Yeah.
Who's playing as
Unpromising.
Steve?
Is it Jack Black?
Yeah,
Jack
it's-
Black. So
Like,
I love Jack Black.
Jack Black's good.
But he has I don't know if it's him or his agent that gives him the bad projects.
or is it all of them?
Could be.
because
I think it's all of them.
the last good project he made, I think it was Jumanji. If you know
No,
Jumanji
not
1
even
was
Jumanji.
okay. Jumanji 1 was okay. The second one was kind of
All Jumanjis were trash. Like I walked out on one of the Jumanji movies.
Wait, are you considering also the Robin Williams Jumanji?
that. The old
No,
one.
the Robin Williams is good.
Yeah, it's amazing, dude. I
But-
was gonna
but
I was gonna
Listen. The reason why Borderlands, the reason why Jumanji was bad, is because Kevin Hart was in it.
Is that why?
What?
Yeah, that's why. I'm sorry. This guy,
Oh, because they made the Rock and Kevin Hart thing.
the minute Kevin Hart it touches something, it just goes to crap. Sorry.
I don't know, man. Like he had some good hits. He has some good hits, like Wedding Ringer.
Name one good hit.
Wedding Ringer,
What is it?
Soul Plane.
I have not seen
Watch those. Those are actually good.
it. Okay.
Those
I'll
are
take
actually
your
good.
word for it.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for
But like, yeah, Jumanji. I didn't really watch the first Jumanji for The Rock or
it. Mhm.
you know, or Kevin Hart.
Mm.
Mostly for Karen Gillian and Jack Black because I love both of those actors.
Yeah.
And they gave good performances, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Borderlands thing, I haven't seen the movie, so I have nothing to say yet.
Same here. I'm just talking about how.
Yeah, but I
people-
mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like, how can we actually say it's a
Judge.
bad release until
So,
we've seen it? We've seen bad reviews.
First of all, it's an
Those reviews are like,
Look,
you know, different
First of all,
opinions.
it's an adaptation. You should rate it as an adaptation. So just
Mm-hmm.
it's a movie and an adaptation.
Yes,
So
yes.
Is it close enough to Borderlands? Yes. Is it
Okay.
a good movie about Borderlands?
Mm.
You know,
We don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I think.
But
it's
if we're gonna talk about video game adaptations, Fallout
oh yeah, Fallout is.
for me.
I have
100%.
not seen Fallout. Is it good?
It's really good. Not 10 out of 10 good. In my review,
But
you can-
good.
you-
8.5.
we'll link the review I made.
Hmm.
In my review, I talk about how the world is. They set the world properly because, like, when you're introducing a game to a new audience, like an
Oh.
adaptation, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
have to set the tone. and you have to you have to build the world
Like explain the whole
through
thing.
the story, right?
Yeah.
So you're slowly, like as an audience member, you're slowly piecing together how this world works, right? The people in the vaults are people who have not seen daylight and so on, right? While the people outside are considered kind of scavengers. So that's like, they really did a good job of portraying that.
So both Fallout fans and non-Fallout fans will
Oh yeah, we'll definitely enjoy it. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Because I was with my friend and he didn't watch Fallout, and I did watch Fallout, and we were watching it together.
The series, yeah.
And we both liked it.
Yeah.
I think I should give it a try. I haven't given
It is a really good series, man, in all honesty. And also, like, one of my favorite actresses, also Ella Purnell, is the main role.
Okay, I see.
The main character role, yeah.
Good choice. Good choice of
very
actors.
good choice. Very good choice.
In terms of TV shows, I also barely watched any TV shows.
Any shows this year?
No, but I do want to give credit for Arcane season 2.
Ah, yeah, Arcane.
That one's good. I'm still 2 episodes away from finishing it.
Yeah.
However, so far has been great.
Mm.
And also, I'm glad that a studio has finally acknowledged that when they should end the series and not when they should milk for 5 more seasons.
Yeah, yep.
You know, I'm happy. Like, not having to... I'm talking to Cobra Kai, One Piece.
Okay.
I'm talking to you guys. Like,
Ghanem, stop, please.
Hold him back.
Listen,
Hold him
Stop,
back.
Ghanem.
I'm talking to these 2 shows.
No. He has a very good point,
They've
though.
milked
He has
the
a very good
absolute
point.
What about the Walking
crap.
Dead? I've heard The Walking Dead has the same thing. They milked it way
Peaky
too
Blinders also have
Peaky
that
Blinders
issue.
also, yeah.
Like, the first 4 seasons, good.
Amazing.
Fun.
Prison Break.
Yo,
you know?
yeah. I was gonna talk about that.
Like, just stop.
You can see the
Yeah.
ratings on IMDb. It went from green to all red.
It starts dwindling because people get tired of a show eventually, you know?
It's this, like, it's you're repeating the same substance. It's not working. Nothing is working.
More like it's lacking substance.
You see what I mean? Like, just end it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad.
No, but I like that point though, because like as someone who watches series, right? I want the story to end. I don't want to keep watching it over and over, like The Walking Dead. Or I stopped at like season 2 of Walking
But
Dead. It was too much.
But like, don't make it too short.
No. Get your story out. If it ends there as your story, as a writer, and that's your story, I'm happy. As long as you produce a piece of media that you're happy with, the audience member will be happy as well.
One thing I hate is how character developments, and they always do that in animes, when the character is young and suddenly just next season he's just
An adult, fully grown adult.
I don't like that. I think there should be an extra transition, at least an episode or 2.
Well, there's so many ways you can go about that, right? You can do flashbacks.
Oh yeah.
So there's no point in like showing the full transition from boy to
Because
man.
I've
or-
watched Gurren Lagann, and
Oh, Gurren Lagann, yeah.
I liked the anime. It was nice, but
What do you mean liked? You mean loved, don't you?
yes, okay.
Okay, good.
The anime was nice, but
You've put a gun in his head, man.
Yes, practically, yeah.
the problem is when the main character grew up, and I don't want to make spoilers here, but a lot of events happened way too quickly that I couldn't understand anything that's happening.
No, but
And
see,
I
you're
just got
missing the
confused.
point of the whole premise of Gurren Lagann. The whole premise of Gurren Lagann is for the audience to just have fun.
Yeah, I understand that, but
And
still.
also,
There
like-
is also storytelling and character development, obviously.
Similar to Kill la Kill.
Yeah, similar to Kill la Kill. It's just a fun anime.
Like, yeah.
What's that?
Kill la Kill. How
Well, let's
how
not
can
talk
I
about
How
it.
can we explain?
We're talking about the year in review.
They just kill.
We'll cover
They
it in another episode.
Yeah.
Watch out for that episode. We're gonna talk about like older animes.
Yeah, maybe Studio Trigger specifically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
That'll be fun.
I love that studio. Okay, sorry. We're gonna get into another tangent. Okay,
So about Fallout.
yeah.
No, about-
I'm done. Fallout.
Yeah, we're done.
we're
About,
video game adaptations,
studios
I guess.
Ending series.
Yeah, ending the story basically.
Yeah,
I like that though
I respect Riot.
because there's
for,
closure, man.
I respect Riot for
Yeah.
acknowledging when they should end it.
Yeah, because already they have a cash cow, which is League of Legends, right?
Yeah.
And
You
all
know.
these other IPs that they're getting to a fighting game now, and then now they have a trading card game as well, physical trading card game, which they already have, digital one. But my point is like, the fact that Riot knows when to end the story, because the story for each character has reached its end. There's nothing more to say, nothing more to tell, unless you want to milk
happens. Yeah.
it. And that's when everything goes downhill.
And even if we're gonna milk it to some extent. Don't keep going like Assassin's Creed.
Execute it well.
Executed well, yes.
You need to execute it well.
yeah.
That's the thing about it.
Because you can still keep going and it might turn out to be good. You just need to
What about games,
execute
though?
it well.
What about games?
Games this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, this year I have not been.
You've not been gaming
I
much?
played a lot of games this year. I want to talk about one of the games. This is my highlight, by the way. It's these two games. Sorry. Was Elden Ring the DLC this year?
Yeah. Shadow of the Earth Tree was
Shadow-
this year,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
Tree.
These three. I'm going to consider this as a game too because it's a DLC. Just like how the Game Rewards did.
Yeah.
Okay. I think an underrated game is Stellar Blade. And the reason it's underrated, honestly, I'm just being honest, because it's a PlayStation exclusive.
But it isn't underrated, though.
Yeah, it is.
It sold like, what, 2 million copies, I think?
yeah, it done
Stellar,
well. It did
Stellar
pretty
Blade
well.
did pretty well.
Over like a whole year, that's...
It did pretty well.
No, it's still selling copies, bro.
I still think it deserved more than just that.
It sold 2 million copies in its opening month. What are you talking about? And it's still selling more.
Really?
Yeah, it's still doing great.
Well,
man.
I guess here at least.
No, because you're primarily a PC gamer, right?
I think here it's got banned.
Yeah, it got banned here.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't find it on PSN.
And
store.
on
because-
top of that, it's an exclusive on PS5.
Yeah.
Yep.
So wait. So
Actually,
PS4
no.
players couldn't even play the game.
Actually, no. There was a Middle Eastern copy of Stellar Blade where it had Arabic translated text on the cover.
Oh, it was localized?
It was localized, but after its release, they removed it from PlayStation.
Dude, they did that too with Nier Automata.
No, but you have to understand, right?
don't think there's a
The
good
censorship within the country.
Dude, the games like so let me make a good example. Call of Duty is selling here, but it has a lot of gore and violence.
Yeah, but that's
and
just
all of that.
gore and violence.
What's wrong with Stellar Blade?
You tell me.
What's not wrong with Stellar Blade?
You tell me.
Okay, let's not talk
Okay.
about that. Okay.
Everyone who has played Stellar Blade, even the audience, will know
What I'm
why
talking
it's
about.
why it's censored in Qatar.
Okay, anyways.
No, but like what's your highlight of the year when it comes to not necessarily favorite game, but like your not even highlight, but let's say top 5 that released this year that you're still constantly playing or whatever.
Constantly playing, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that because most of them are single player games. But
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
Call of Duty released this year, Black Ops.
Oh yeah, okay. Top 5, let's see. So for multiplayer games, I think Marvel Rivals. It was
Marvel
nice.
Rivals, yeah.
Finally a good competitor.
Recently, yeah, recently.
Finally a good
It's
competitor
fun.
to Overwatch. Because Overwatch is going down now. It is going down.
Yeah, I've never been much of an Overwatch player. I played it a long time ago when it
2017,
released for like a year or two.
2016.
Yeah.
Overwatch was a good game until the whole microtransaction thing.
Oh, but that's always
They removed the loot boxes, and they
Yeah.
added a store thing, so you could buy skins, and they were way more expensive. So they removed the whole gambling thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the game.
Well-
And, they removed the 6v6, which was balanced for some reasons. They changed it, and they do bad nerfs and buffs always. So back to Marvel Rivals. Not only the gameplay is good, it's Marvel characters. So
Yeah,
everyone's
who doesn't
gonna like
love
the
Marvel
game.
characters?
Yeah.
I saw a clip, of the interaction between Hulk and Wolverine,
Oh yeah.
where he throws Wolverine, and then this guy,
Hmm.
Wolverine just flies, right? Gets like behind enemy lines and starts basically murdering Widow, Black Widow.
Yeah, because
I kind of felt bad for the player
those duelists.
because it was kind of one shot.
Those duelists always want to get to the support and the snipers,
Yeah.
whatever. So the thing I liked about the game is the microtransaction system is way different. You know, the first Battle Pass, Season 0 on Marvel Rival.
Yeah.
If you didn't finish the Battle Pass in this season, you can continue on the Battle Pass you bought next season.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and
like Helldivers, like a permanent battle pass.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
And one other thing is the skins. They're all from the comics and movies. It's so
They
nice.
even reference which issue, which volume.
Oh,
Sprays,
So you
so
can-
it gives you fun facts as well, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
There's
So
a
you can
whole
actually
story.
go
and
There's a
watch
whole
it.
story.
No, because
there.
I like this though, because like people who aren't fans of comic books but are fans of the
They can
MCU
get into Marvel and
can get into the comics, okay? Because like my comics are all in the Philippines now. I hope they're still alive.
No,
Let's
But
hope.
my point, because rains and floods, and they're not necessarily protected. But my point is, right? Growing up with comic books, like sitting on the pavement just reading comic books, having like a soft drink or whatever
nostalgic.
on a hot day is very nostalgic, bro. But like those were the best years when it comes to like entertainment, in my opinion, because there was so little censorship that writers were free to be creative. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where they had they can try it.
Yeah, they tried more
and see
new
what works.
things. Yeah, exactly.
But and then like I think that's the problem with comics, because they had way too much time. It's hard for people to catch up.
It is very hard to catch up. You have to be an avid comic reader to be able to like
So,
keep up.
the thing I like about Marvel Rivals is that developers, they actually listen to the players. Okay, so
If only all developers.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Just Overwatch is annoying. I can't stop thinking
Yeah.
about Overwatch.
Let's not compare. Just talk about Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of gameplay, the gameplay is nice. The both Spider-Man and Venom were a little janky because of the
web swing
this-
action.
Yeah.
The physics.
So, yeah, you could have just turned off auto swing and the game will run well, but you need more experience. So the difficulty thing about the stars you have for each character. So each character has like a difficulty
yeah.
when it comes to. I think that's just confusing because I don't know, like it says that the character is difficult when it's easy, and some characters are claimed to be easy when they're hard. So that's the only problem.
Oh,
see.
I have a counter argument. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe easy to pick up, hard to
To
master.
master.
Yeah. You agree?
Of course, your protege will agree.
Okay.
Stay on topic.
Okay. So now about the DLC.
Yeah.
I liked the DLC, and they said it's as big as Limgrave. but
Limgrave,
it's-
yeah.
Yeah, it's way bigger than Limgrave. It was nice. It was
It's practically the entire map of Elden Ring.
as big as the entire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little confusing.
For context, I have 1,500 hours on Elden Ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a problem with navigation.
Before the DLC.
Before the DLC.
Before the
See,
DLC.
with the main game and every single open world game, I have problem with navigation. I don't like exploring as much as people do. I just want gameplay. I just want to fight people. Just that's it. So
you're not much of an open world guy, but
No.
you like Elden Ring Shadow over the Earth Tree.
yes, that's it simply. So
Okay.
I was really confused with navigation.
Wait, but doesn't that speak volumes of how the game is developed, right? Because you're not very much into open world, but you did enjoy Elden Ring.
Yeah, because it's a Souls-like game, and I like Souls-like games.
Yeah, but half of Elden Ring is exploration.
Yeah, I guess, but anyways, it's from Software.
Yeah, From
it's a From
Software.
Software game,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
like
yeah.
From Software. So I played the DLC, and I really liked it. And
Wait,
the
sorry.
Yalla.
Sultan just squinted.
Keep going.
Okay, I thought you were going to say
because
something.
this guy was with me in the VC and was hearing me scream each time I'm dying, so I can't blame him. Anyways,
Screaming in agony.
in agony or in rage?
I hate Bale. That's the only thing I'm gonna comment.
He's not hard. I sense a skill issue.
Yeah.
Dude,
You don't know how to play
the
games.
final boss was easier than Bale.
Okay, fair. That's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair
So
point.
the voice acting was,
Pre-patch, especially.
the game was the game is good.
Yeah.
But navigation is my only problem, and the way they interpreted the difficulty system is nice. So your main game doesn't the DLC is not based about the main game. So the way you start is you pick up these items. I forgot what they're called.
Shadow tree fragments.
That's it.
Yep.
You pick them up, and the more you pick up, the easier enemies are, then the more HP you have, something like that.
No, that's new. That's from the DLC though. If we're talking about the base game,
Attributes. Yeah,
no. from my experience at least, or at least how I play Souls games, right? And the way I view difficulty level in Souls games is, if you're playing a strength character, you are gonna have an easy time because you're tanky, you're basically building to be a tank, right?
The great sword and the Zweihander.
Yeah. Right? If you're building a Dex character, a little bit harder because you're squishy.
Medium, yeah.
Yeah. But also, if you're a mage, it's a mix of very hard and very easy because you're dealing so much damage.
And range.
Range. But you get hit, you're dead because you're squishy. No, but yeah, that's a good highlight. I would say.
I never think that. Never thought that. I thought it was
spoilers, bro.
Cut that out.
I'm bleeping that out, by the way.
Bro, I thought
Future me bleep that out. We don't do spoilers.
Another interesting thing about difficulty, especially in Elden Ring, that it doesn't depend on predetermined difficulties. So you can change the difficulty depending on... through gameplay means. So you can switch...
weapons, armor.
Switch to different weapons, better armor and all that.
You choose the difficulty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And also talismans.
But the classes doesn't really differ the gameplay.
It's not
as
necessarily classes. It's more just like weapons, right? Because there's no predetermined class. You're not a wizard, or you can have a mix of intelligence scores and strength scores and be like, a pseudo.
Build it however you like.
Yeah. That's one of the best things about RPGs.
Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot about my. This is the best highlight for me. Okay, as in of the 2024
for games.
Yeah, for games. Black Myth Wukong.
I was about to say.
Okay.
I was about to say.
So my experience with Black Myth Wukong, I played it on the PlayStation because I knew my PC wouldn't run that game.
Okay.
I was on performance mode. And the game ran 50 plus FPS, which was nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's actually bad, considering.
Yeah, considering.
Yeah. But go on.
It's good enough. So
it should be better.
Because I don't care about performance as much. If it's above 30, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So in terms of gameplay, the whole style thing is nice. The pillar stances. Sorry. So there's a pillar stance.
No spoilers.
It's
still spoilers.
Okay. The gameplay is nice. That's it. That's all I have to say.
What about the story, though? Do you have anything to say about the story?
Without spoiling it.
Without spoiling it.
Okay, it's Journey to the West, but focused on Wukong. That's it. But I hated how.
I have a hot take. Okay, because a lot of people are saying Black Myth Wukong is a hard game. I didn't find it hard.
Same here.
No, at all.
It was okay.
I've seen my
didn't
friends
find it very
playing
difficult
it.
at all.
They didn't. They said it's hard, but it's not that hard.
Can I just say, like, as someone who has done a level 1 run throughout the entirety of Elden Ring, all bosses, including Malenia.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah, I did that.
How long did it take?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's not talk about it. But I did do it. Okay? And when I played Wukong, I'm like, okay. The boss patterns are very, very readable. I don't know. For me, it seemed slow. But that's because probably I've fought Malenia like so many times.
So that's based on your
from my again, it's a hot take.
That's skill. That's it.
I mean, I've seen people do better than me for sure.
No, because I saw people were like, so I was going through bosses a lot.
Yeah,
it was easy for me. I saw other people on TikTok and Twitch live. There was
that's what I'm saying. People are like raging.
No, they're stuck at the
easiest boss.
I'm so confused. Like,
Same.
what's wrong? Because I think everyone was interested in the game, not only Souls-like players.
Yeah.
I've seen one of my friends who were playing Black Myth Wukong. Like they said, it's like he also 100%ed Elden Ring. Like, okay, it's hard, but not that hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
It's just under
I think
Souls.
people have a skill issue.
It's just under.
Yeah.
I think it's just under. I think it's as difficult as Dark Souls 1. That's what I'm going to say.
No, Dark Souls 1 is super hard.
Dude, come on.
I have done level 1 runs in Elden Ring.
Have you done
and Dark
level
Souls 3.
every game?
Bro, Elden Ring is harder than.
See, here's the thing. No, Elden Ring is so much easier than Dark Souls 3. So much easier.
I don't agree.
Dark Souls 1 is a lot harder because when you heal, you stop moving.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
And you are literally limited because of the engine, the game engine.
Dude, but at least it's way better than Dark Souls 2.
Well,
The heals there take time. It doesn't just
Dark
happen.
Souls 2 was developed to make you suffer, in my opinion.
It's not developed.
It
by
wasn't a
Miyazaki,
game
that's
to
it.
make you face challenges and overcome those challenges. It was just a game to make you suffer.
Okay, let's go back to the highlights. So, Ghanem, do you have any highlights
Yeah.
for games?
Like I've mentioned before, I didn't played much games,
Mm.
but if it's not released in 2024, but I would say Valorant.
Oh, Valorant. Yeah.
Like I've started to get back into playing multiplayer games and like picked up Valorant.
Mhm.
And honestly, it's been fun. Don't worry, guys. I'm not toxic yet enough. I'm not stooped to I have not stooped that low.
Yeah.
But
Wait, which
Uh,
server are you?
the Bahrain server.
Bahrain
EU.
server. Yeah, okay.
Arabs are crazy, believe me, when it comes to multiplayer games. They're tryhards and
Yeah,
toxic.
yeah.
Way too toxic.
And so,
No, but see, that's what we're talking about, right? Not necessarily releases, but your highlight for the year.
yeah, and so like just seeing people like going playing like casual with people
Yeah.
who are just not taking the game seriously and
Yeah.
just having fun.
Yeah, you meet a lot of interesting people. In
especially
6v6.
Valorant.
Or in
They're
5v5, yeah.
so much fun.
Wait, no, sorry. Valorant is 6v6 or
6v6.
6v6. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's 5v5.
Is
Are you
it?
sure?
No, yeah, he's right. Because Overwatch is
5v5.
6v6, Marvel is 6v6.
No, Overwatch is not is 6v6.
Not anymore.
Valorant is
Not
5v5.
anymore.
Yeah, but Valorant,
CSGO is 6v6.
that's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
Valorant
go.
is 5v5 actually.
Valorant 5v5.
Yeah.
See?
But you meet so many interesting people, you know, through the
It's
voice chat.
so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. Just like trolling with people, just
Yeah.
laughing around.
Because when you go play,
trying stuff.
when you play the non-competitive mod,
Mm.
people are actually nice and just chill. But when you go to competitive, on the other hand,
No, but
and-
that's a different story,
yeah,
man.
that's a different story.
You're trying to lock in and someone's trying to troll you, you know, then
that doesn't
you have
make
the
sense,
right to
yeah.
be angry.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
But if you're just in the casual setting, you're trying out a new what are they called? Like Legend or something?
Agent.
Yeah.
Like personally, I used to like grind out a lot in competitive games,
Yeah.
especially Super Smash Ultimate. I used to play competitively, like actually competitively, and then just not worth it for me, you know?
It's not worth it
It just
anymore,
ruined
yeah.
the fun. It ruined the fun.
Yeah.
You know? Especially for Super Smash where it's meant to be a fun game.
Yeah.
So I never touch competitive. I just go and play casual.
So he doesn't know
Mm.
like all the combos and all of that stuff.
No, I
It's
know.
just-
I would know.
Hmm.
I would know. I would do all of them.
Yeah.
But I would not use it in a competitive setting, in a casual setting.
Mm.
I
No,
would-
I get that. I get that. I get
Yeah.
that.
I
Because
do.
I have when I used to play competitive Tekken, right? Whenever I would play against like competitive players here in Qatar, like the best players here in Qatar, I don't do the stuff I do with them, the strats I do against them, to the people I play with casually.
Mhm.
You know, because that's just bullying. You know what I mean? Because you know they're bad. Why would you like?
They're not that good. so
Yeah. Why would you kind of step on their toes? You know what I mean? It's just mean. It's just
Yeah,
mean in my
I
opinion.
get it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, just like I just play it for fun and then I just
Mm.
give it a go.
No, but that's what games are, you know? They're supposed to be meant to be fun.
I mean, the competitors for people who want to make money or want to make something out
Or,
of it.
yeah, or a career out of it, or,
Or just a
streaming.
name out of
Yeah.
something, you know? That's your thing. You
Yeah.
can do it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But it's just not
Well, me personally, I'm more casual. I would say I'm a competitive casual player.
Mhm.
Because I like being good at the game, but I don't like to be super good at the game that I get toxic. You know what I mean?
Go in the middle.
Yeah, kind of in the middle. Because I still want to be good at a game because I don't want to die every 10 seconds, you know? That's what I'm trying
So
to say.
I wanted to add something to my
Yeah.
highlight
Yeah.
because I was gonna talk about something that's not released in 2024.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
ahead.
I went back to playing the Ninja Gaiden trilogy.
Oh.
And Ninja Gaiden 2, the remastered one, was so much fun. It
Dude.
was amazing. The way
Souls games before Souls games was a thing.
the amount of weapons you have is just
Yeah.
insane.
No, Ninja Gaiden is definitely a punishing game to play.
It was fun. It was fun.
I didn't say it wasn't fun. I just said it was a little bit punishing because like you have to overcome.
There is actually like difficulty options at least.
Yeah.
Not just like Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
but that's back in the day.
Hmm.
Nowadays you still have the option to choose, right?
Mhm.
But for like competitive people like me or like who like skill games like, you know, Souls games, Monster Hunter, whatever, we don't care if there's a difficulty level, you know. Give me the highest difficulty for all I care.
Yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy it more.
You should try Dante Must Die in Devil May Cry.
I have,
5.
yes, I have.
Yeah, it's
I've
annoying.
completed it also.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So back to the highlight, Ghanem, about Valorant.
Yeah, like Marvel Rivals, that was a fun addition as well. Just having fun with people, give it a go, give it a try and mix 1 and 2. Not sure, cannot remember what other games that I was playing as well. But other than that, yeah, those are pretty much it.
Yeah,
pretty much my highlights.
Yeah, speaking of Riot, I went back to League
But
of
other than
Legends.
that,
don't shoot me. I went back to League of Legends. It's a little shameful. But also at the same time, okay,
is so confusing.
it brought me back to back in the day when it came out.
How dare you?
No, when it was
How
good.
dare
You know my experience with League of Legends?
How dare you?
Look. You know my experience with League of Legends?
Yeah.
I just got confused in the region thing, and I just deleted the game.
Oh well, to each their own. No, because I used to play a lot of Dota 2, right? Dota and Dota 2, and then when I switched to League, it was really fun at the time. Like 10 years ago, 14 years ago. Sorry,
the game is that old.
Now. Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Well,
I'm very disappointed.
Well, some of my friends were just like, "Hey, they still haven't stopped playing League, by the way."
It's addictive.
Yeah,
They
so
hate it, but
I
like
came
it.
back to it, and I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, this is fun. And then they started raging at me, and then I was like, okay, never mind. I remember why I quit.
So just a question.
No, I just wanted to go back to that memory. Yeah,
So just
but like I don't play League on a regular basis. Only with them.
So just
And then whenever they get mad at me for doing something wrong because I stopped playing, that's when I remember. Oh yeah, that's why I quit.
It's just a question about League of Legends. Why do people say that they like it? They don't like it, but they still play it.
Because the game is fun in general. And people hate it because there are a lot of trolls.
Like intense, it is intense.
But the thing is, there's a lot of trolls.
But it comes at the cost. It comes at the cost.
The cost of your sanity.
Of
Speaking of League, I feel bad for the people who watch Arcane and are trying to get into that.
Yeah, trying to get into the game. I feel bad for them,
I
man.
have like 3 of my friends did that, and they didn't have a fun time.
No, but Arcane is a good show, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's its own thing. But like the game itself,
It's not though.
The community of the game
it's its own entity anyway, right? The game itself is actually really fun. If you're not looking to be competitive, it is an actual fun game. But the problem is, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna die every 10 seconds, and then that's when you become that's when you lose your sanity. That's why I said earlier, I'm a competitive casual gamer, because I like to be good at the game, but not being too competitive that I get toxic, but not being too casual that I die every 10 seconds.
Yes.
So back to your opinion about Marvel Rivals.
It was fun,
we talked
playing
about it
with
though. We're just why are you looping back?
Because I don't know if he's done talking about it.
No, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, I want to loop back to TV series.
Okay.
okay.
One release this year is Skeleton Crew. It's a Disney Plus exclusive Star Wars based. It's not based on the characters of Star Wars. It's a whole new series.
First time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
Is it animated or?
Well, you won't. Do you know Goonies? Very old movie.
I've heard the name.
Then
It's
know the name.
it's like retro. How do I explain it? It's like retro, futuristic kind of suburban. The premise is some kids. Here's a good comparison. It's like Stranger Things, but in the Star Wars world.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, when they meet
That's confusing.
No. It's think of it like this. Yeah. Without the weird upside down world. It's just the setting of Stranger Things in the 70s, 80s, right? But in a Star Wars world where there's suburbans, suburban moms, suburban families, people watering their gardens, walking their dogs, normal people. And I really enjoyed it. I've seen only 2 episodes. It's still ongoing. But that's another highlight for me.
Basically, a group of kids.
Yeah,
A group of kids that are called the Goonies. They found a legendary map of a long lost treasure, and that's basically the entire thing.
Yep.
So yeah, it's the other part of Star Wars. No fighting and.
There is some fighting. There is some action involved.
Not
as heavy.
Yeah,
but there is action involved. Not too much though, because it is catered towards kids.
It's an adventure thing.
Yeah, more of adventure, more like like opening up the kids' eyes to wonder and creativity. And
Until
so on,
Anakin comes.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's the best part.
Ignites lightsaber.
That's my highlight.
Want to see an adventure?
I think a highlight of 2024 is ending this episode.
Wait, what's the time?
Oh, 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
we
let's
should
end this
wrap it
episode.
up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
And so thank you guys for watching our highlight for 2024
Yep.
content,
Mhm.
and we excited to see what 2025 will bring.
Hopefully, good stuff.
Good games, good movies, good shows,
Yeah.
good everything else. And do you guys want to add anything else?
We should talk about things we're excited for in 2025.
I mean, we've
Real
gone
quick.
past the
Okay, that's fine.
limit, but yeah, I think
That's one thing.
I would say I just want writers to stick to their story and
I agree.
don't give in to the corporate BS.
Do
No
not
one they
use-
shit their end their stories. Basically.
Yeah,
Do not use AI.
that too. Don't
Please,
use AI.
please don't. I saw that one AI anime. Okay.
But yeah, okay, yeah. So leave a comment in the comment section below what you thought about the episode.
Like, subscribe, and I'll
Like
see you
and
guys
subscribe
next
to the
week
channel.
episode.
Yeah. See ya.
Goodbye.
Peace.